What is going on YouTube? This is another video coming at you from Nicardo Gaming. How's it going? I am doing a tier binge today. And I've done Marvel, I've done DC, I've done Pixar. Now I'm going to do all of the Disney animated movies. Now this is a lot of movies, so I'm going to try to blitz through this as quickly as possible. I'll probably rearrange them as much as possible. I wish I could add another tier here for F, because there's some I've just never seen. I've seen the large majority of these though. So I'm going to try to get through this as quickly as possible. They have it alphabetized here, or have it in order in which they came out, which I've done a thing before where I've actually guessed this. Okay, first one, Snow White. Snow White is probably in the B category. Good movie. Pick Pinocchio. I'm going to try to blitz through this. I don't want to spend an hour doing this. Pinocchio is in the C category. B. It's one of the first ones. Fantasia, C. Dumbo is a C. Bambi. Bambi's probably in the D category. Now, like I said, there's a handful I've never seen. These five right here were done during the World War II. So these five I've never seen, so I'm not going to rank them at this moment. I'm probably going to exclude them from the list. Ichabod Crane and Mr. Toad is a D. It's not a, like, when I say a D, they're not bad movies. This is Disney. Cinderella, I'll probably re-rank these. I'm just doing my first inclination. Alice in Wonderland's a C. Peter Pan is up there in the A category. Lady and the Tramp is a B. Sleeping Beauty is a B. I'll put that in the C category. Nah, B. Okay, just B. 101 Dalmatians. Sword in the Stone to me is an A. Jungle Book it's definitely in the B category. I'm going to have to move Pinocchio down. Yeah, move Pinocchio down to here. I'll rearrange these later, but right now I'm just trying to blitz through them. Aristocats. Good movie. I'll put that in the B category. Yeah. Robin Hood goes up there. Winnie the Pooh. I don't even remember the movie per se. I know there is a movie about it, don't get me wrong, but I just don't remember the movie per se. Rescuers. The Rescuers 1 was decent, but the second one was much better. Fox and the Hound. Watched that a million times. Black Cauldron I didn't think it was a bad movie, but it just hasn't done well. The Great Mouse Detective was one of the best, in my opinion. Oliver and Company is good. Little Mermaid is up there as one of the better ones. Vesper's Down Under is up there as one of the better ones. Beauty and the Beast, one of the first movies I remember watching. It is a B, but it's definitely a high B. Aladdin's up there as one of the best. Lion King's up there as one of the best. Pocahontas is an A. Now, the way it looks right now is all the ones that are newer are going to get higher rankings. And I'm not going to lie, that's going to be the case because a lot of them are just resonate with me. Hunchback of Notre Dame it's not bad, but it's a C. And like I said, the worst one on here would probably still be like above a 50 when it comes to grade of 1 to 100. Mulan is an A. It was a fantastic movie. Tarzan. My wife loves this movie, but it's just not as high to me. Fantasia 2000 is a low one. Dinosaurs is a low one. Emperor's New Groove is up there in the A category. Atlantis. I just watched this recently. I don't think it was bad, but it's definitely not one of their best. Lilo and Stitch, to me, this is to me, is not one of their best movies. Just personal opinion. Treasure Planet, not bad again to me. I just watched it, but it falls in the D category. I've never seen Brother Bear. I've never seen Home on the Range. Chicken Little was probably the worst Disney movie ever made. Meet the Robinsons is a high D, so it's up there, but it's not bad. Bolt is a low C. Princess and the Frog did not like this movie at all, but I think it's a good movie, but I just didn't like it. Personal preference. Tangled was a decent movie. It falls in the low B category, but it's not one of the better ones. I think there's better movies out there. Winnie the Pooh, that's definitely down here in the lower category. Wreck-It Ralph is up there. Not there. I'm sorry, I clicked the wrong one. I don't think it's quite an S. I don't think it's quite there. Frozen, it's an A, but to me, I don't put it as a high a movie as other people would. Big Hero 6. You know what? I will put Frozen as a S movie because of how good it is and how good it's resonated as. I love Big Hero 6. Zootopia was a B to me. Moana, I hated this movie. I did not like it. Me and my wife cannot stand this movie. Wreck-It Ralph, Ralph Breaks the Internet is a B. So those are the only ones I'm ranking right now. So Let me rank to see which one is the worst Disney cinematic movie of all time. So, Chicken Little is probably the worst of all time. Dinosaur is up there as being one of the worst. Treasure Planet is better than Winnie the Pooh. It's better than Fantasia. It's slightly better than Black Cauldron. Bambi is not as good as Treasure Planet. Ichabod and Mr. Toad is not as good as Treasure Planet. And Meet Robinson is slightly better than Treasure Planet. Yeah, I'll stick with that. Yeah, I'll stick with that. So that is the D category. So that is and like I said, and he's and Chicken Little's probably is by far the worst. C category, Fantasia, which would be the best of this category. Personally, I want to throw the Rescuers up there. I'm going to throw the Hunchback of Notre Dame up there. I'm going to throw Atlantis and Lilo and Stitch up there towards the top. And there's a lot of newer bias. I'll admit that. I think Fantasia is the worst of the CG. I just didn't like Fantasia. It's a good movie. It's a lot of things about it that it revolutionized. I think Winnie the Pooh is worse than all those. I think Prince and the Frog that's about where it needs to be. Alice in Wonderland is not as good as Pinocchio. Pinocchio is better than Dumbo. Dumbo is not as okay. So that's probably where they rank. The Rescuers, the Hunchback, and I'm going to switch the Rescuers and Hunchback and Notre Dame, and I'm going to switch Atlantis and the Rescuers. So that's ranked properly for me. Hunchback of Notre Dame, Atlantis, Rescuers, Lilo and Stitch, Bolt, Pinocchio, Alice in Wonderland, Princess and the Frog, Moana, Dumbo, Winnie the Pooh, and Fantasia. Now, I will tell you, I can sit down and watch any one of these movies right now and not have any problem. No problem whatsoever. So, B category. Man, this is going to be tough. I think Beauty and the Beast is right where it needs to be. I'm going to put, like I said, recency bias. It's a little bit of recency bias, I won't lie. Oliver and Company had one of the best soundtracks ever. Tangled, Jungle Book. Okay, what's the worst one in this category? That would probably be Lady and the Tramp. Zootopia is not as good as Aristocats. It's okay, but it's not as good as Aristocats. It's not as okay. So I think Zootopia is where it needs to be. Sleeping Beauty is not as good as the other ones, even though there's some really funny things about Sleeping Beauty. Probably has one of the best villains. Aristocats is Aristocats better than Jungle Book? No, I don't think so. I don't think 101 Dalmatians is not better than Jungle Book either. And I think Cinderella, which is better, Cinderella or Jungle Book's better. It's better than that. Okay, so, and I think 101 Dalmatians is better than Snow White, and Aristocats is better than Snow White as well. I think Cinderella is better than Snow White, and Sleeping Beauty is better than Snow White, but Snow White is slightly better than Zootopia. So I think this one's ranked properly. Beauty and the Beast, Wreck-It Ralph 2, Oliver and Company, Tangled, Jungle Book, 101 Dalmatians, Aristocats, Cinderella, Sleeping Beauty, Snow White, Zootopia, and then Lady and the Tramp. Now, A tier. Dang, this is going to be tough. Because there's a lot of good movies in A tier. Let's see here. Hercules, one of my favorite movies. Peter Pan's good. Robin Hood's good. I'm going to go with Wreck-It Ralph up there, but I think Sword in the Stone is better than Peter Pan. I think Robin Hood's better than Peter Pan. I think okay, what's the worst one in this movie? I think Fox and the Hound is the worst one in the tier A category. You know what? I gotta switch these because Fox and the Hound is not better than Beauty and the Beast. I put Beauty and the Beast in the wrong one. Oh man, this is tough. Beauty and the Beast goes up here. Beauty and the Beast is better than both these movies. Nah, it's better than. Dang, this is so hard. I think Beauty and the Beast just needs to go back down here where it was. And yeah, okay, that's better. Because Fox and the Hound, it definitely is in this category. It's right there. Okay. It's better than Sleeping Beauty, or it's not better than Sleeping Beauty. I think Sleeping Beauty is better than Cinderella. I need to switch that. Okay. Alright, sorry. Hercules, Wreck-It Ralph. What would be the worst one in this category right now? Okay, so the worst one in this category would have to be Rescuers. And then Pocahontas, or Tarzan, to me. My wife loves it. She hates that I don't like it as much as her. But I think Peter Pan is a good one, but he's back there too. I think Little Mermaid has to go up there right above Wreck-It Ralph. It's such a good movie. That's why I hate that they're recasting it the way they are, but it is what it is. Big Hero 6. Is Big Hero 6 better than any of these? Okay. Which do I like Emperor's New Groove more than Pocahontas? I do like Emperor's New Groove more than Pocahontas. Do I like Pocahontas more? No. Okay. So that's correct there. I like Emperor's New Groove a little better than Robin Hood. I don't like it better than Sword in the Stone. Sword in the Stone is so funny. God, that movie's hilarious. Okay, I think I'm confident in the ranking here for Sword in the Stone. Hercules, Little Mermaid, Wreck-It Ralph, Sword in the Stone, Emperor's New Groove, Robin Hood, Big Hero 6, Pocahontas, Peter Pan, Tarzan, and then Rescuers Down Under. And I'm going to go ahead and reiterate on B again. Beauty and the Beast, Wreck-It Ralph, Ralph Breaks the Internet, Oliver and Company, Tangled, Jungle Book, 101 Dalmatians, Aristocats, and that needs to be changed. Aristocats is better than 101 Dalmatians. Sleeping Beauty is better than 101 Dalmatians. Cinderella is not better than one. Okay, so Fox and the Hound is such a good movie. Yeah, that's ranked correctly. Okay, so now I got to figure out this ranking. So to me, Aladdin is the best. It is the first movie I ever saw in theaters. It's one of the best ones I've ever seen. And I know a lot of people will say Lion King is the best, and I can't argue against that. But I know with me, the first one I saw was Aladdin. My wife thinks Lion King and Tarzan are the two best. Um, the Great Mouse Detective. I think The Great Mouse Detective is right where it needs to be. It's number 2 on my list because I like it so much. Mulan or Lion King? Which one do I like? Would I sit down and watch right now? I would rather watch Mulan. So that ranks a little bit higher for me. The Lion King and then Frozen, or Frozen and Lion King. I would sit down and watch Frozen before I watch The Lion King. So I'm actually going to move Hercules to the A tier or S tier because I love it. I would watch the Hercules before I watch Lion King, so I have to put it there. But I wouldn't watch Lion King over. I would watch Lion King over. Actually, some of these movies I would watch over the other one right now, just because maybe they're newer, maybe they're more relevant. But I know like how the movie impacted me as a kid and how like good it was when they came out. So that's how I'm going to rank this. So this is how it ranks out. And then I will give a shout out to these movies. Saludos Amigos, The Three Caballeros, Make Mine Music, Fun and Fancy Free, Melody Time, Brother Bear, and Home on the Range. Never seen those movies. I'm not going to lie, I've never seen them. So maybe while I'm in quarantine, I could find time to watch these. But this is my ranking. I'm ranking from best to worst Disney movies, and like I said, they're Disney movies, so they're not. There's no bad ones in this list. I could sit down right now and watch Treasure Planet again. It was good. I could sit down and watch The Black Cauldron, Fantasia, so on and so forth. Um, but my top 10, and this actually would be accurate. Top 10 are Aladdin, The Great Mouse Detective, Mulan, Frozen, Hercules, Lion King, and then next 4: Little Mermaid, Wreck-It Ralph, Sword and Stone, Emperor's New Groove, and Beauty and the Beast would. It'd be one I'd watch over some of these, but I know that some of these were better. I actually, God bless it, I gotta switch these things around. I got to. I love Peter Pan, but I have to put Beauty and the Beast above that because I like Beauty and the Beast more than. Yeah, that's accurate. Um, and I like Beauty and the Beast a little bit higher than that. So switching these two. Switching these two. Okay, there we go. That is the accurate. That's the list. I'm not changing it again. But let me know what you think. What do you think is the top 5 Disney movies of all time? What's your top 10? Let me know in the comment section down below. And like, share, and subscribe to my channel, and you'll get tiers like this all the time. Like I said, I'm doing a tier binge today, so I may find another one I'm going to do here in the next few minutes. So thanks for watching, and have a good one.